Welcome back to a new vlog. So, it is Monday the 29th of June. It's almost 2 p.m. And as you saw from B-roll, I was doing some planning on my iPad Pro this morning. So, if you watched last week's vlog, then you know that right at the very end of the week I bought an iPad Pro. I am now very poor, but it's really sick. So I think I am going to be doing like an autism reviews video on it, as well as a blog post. I'm aiming for that to go up next Wednesday, so subscribe if you want to see that, and also it'll be on my blog in written version if you prefer to read it instead of watch it. So yeah, you saw me planning videos and blog posts and stuff on my iPad Pro. I also planned some photo shoots, so if you also watched last week's vlog, then you'll know that I mentioned that I really wanted to do the fake Vogue challenge, which is going around. I think it originated on TikTok. I do not have TikTok. I think TikTok's really lame, personally, but you know. But it is a really cool challenge, and I really want to do it. Because I really enjoy making like magazine covers, because I just think it adds so much more to a photo, and I just think it's really cool. So you know, I am going to be doing that, and as per usual, I'm kind of taking it like 10 steps higher than it needs to be. So I'm gonna do like multiple different shoots just because I can, basically. But they will be spread out. So I think, thing is, some of them I can't do quite yet because I need like the lounge, which means I need to kick my entire family out my house and completely up in the living room, which is not ideal for day to day. So I won't be able to do that one on a regular basis. I'm also thinking of, I totally haven't asked my grandparents yet, but I'm thinking of hijacking their front garden to do a photo shoot in, because I mean, we do have a garden, you can't see it, but it's not really a garden. It's more of a wildlife reserve, because we haven't cut the grass in like a year. Like we still haven't fixed the fences from that storm like several months ago, so we can still see through like 4 neighbours' gardens. Like there's a big ass bench in the middle. The ground is made of clay, so you sink into it for 90% of the year. It's also like completely wonky, and it's just not great, basically. So even though we technically have a garden, we also kind of don't. So yeah, I am thinking of hijacking my grandparents, so we'll see. But obviously that does require someone to drive me to my grandparents, because I cannot yet drive. Yes, another plan that was ruined by the pandemic. However, for the meantime, something I can do is I want to do sort of like a playground shoot, which I'm really hoping that the playground is going to be empty, because I mean, a lot of kids are back at school now. I don't think not everyone is at the moment, and you are still allowed to like keep them home if you want to for now, but I'm hoping it'll be pretty empty, especially because it is quite windy today. So while it's like, it's not cold, but it's also not warm, it's just like 16 degrees, like medium, and it's also very windy. So I'm hoping like the park will be empty because of all of those factors. And if not, I'll scare the kids away. So yeah, we have a skate park. It's not technically right where I live. I do have to walk a little bit. It's not hugely far, but it is kind of a walk. I don't know if I was vlogging when, I don't think I was, but I used to go to the skate park a lot in between year 10 and 11. Yeah, no, I definitely wasn't vlogging. And like, because I got pulled out of school a little bit earlier for my mental health, and so there was about a month where everyone else was in school but I wasn't, and so I used to walk to the skate park every day, and because it was summer, it was so warm, and I used to just lie in, like, you know, the dish swings, like a cat, and soak up the sun, and it was great. I even vividly remember falling asleep several times, which wasn't great, but it was good. Good times. So I bought an app called GoodNotes. Like, honestly, it's really great. I'm not going to get into it too much now. I think I'll talk about that in my review of the iPad Pro. But it's really sick. So I made this like little page on like photo shoot planning, and the style I'm sort of going for today is this one here. That's like the inspo photo. That's what I'm going for. So yeah, that's the vibe. But before I can go, first I need to pack my bag. Second of all, I need to do something with my hair because it's like, it's not doing as it's told because it was washed yesterday, and so it's just, yeah. And I also need to pick out an outfit because while this outfit is great and I love this so much, this is like my favourite thing, it's not really suitable for the photo shoot I'm doing, so I need to pick out an outfit. So I'm going to do that and then I'll get back to you. Okay, it's Tuesday. I went out yesterday and I'm just like really tired. Yeah, basically like I got some photos. I didn't get all the ones I wanted because it was so fucking windy that I couldn't get my hair to do as it was told. So I will have to go back at some point to try and get those last few photos. But yeah, after, you know, because I went actually for a walk first thing in the morning, and then of course I had to walk all the way there, do the actual photos, and then walk all the way back, so it was a lot. So I was both like mentally tired and physically tired, so I literally got home and lay in bed for the last like 4 hours of the day and then went to sleep. So yeah, it's Tuesday now, it's 8 AM and my mum and I are going to be going out today. We're going to take it slower because I am quite tired still. But we're going to go to Hobbycraft briefly because I want to get some thread for like cross stitch and embroidery because I've run out. We're going to go to the city centre and try and go to HMV. The internet says it's open, but we'll see, because, you know, it lied about the charity shops being open, so, you know. But I need new earphones because my ones, like, I mean, like, I always buy cheap earphones because, like, even if you get really expensive ones, I find they still only last for a couple of years and it's just not worth it. So I just buy the cheap ones, like a $5 or a $10, and I just buy lots and then, like, I replace them every 6 months, which is still way cheaper. And also, like, I have an iPhone, but the thing is that Apple are really annoying because they specifically design their phones and stuff so that the only products, like the only earphones and stuff that really work with them are their earphones, but I hate their earphones. I will never, ever, as long as it's possible, have wireless earphones. I hate them so much. Like, they just fall out. Like, I don't understand how people can have wireless earphones. They're terrible. And also the specific shape of the Apple ones, I hate them. So the shape that I prefer is actually the very, very old Apple model. Like the Apple earphones from, like, I don't know, way back, like the iPhone 3 or something. Those are the ones that I like. The ones that are like squishy and you put like properly in your ear, they're fine. The only reason I stopped using those was because, like, they tend to get covered in earwax, which is kind of gross. But, you know, as long as it's just, like, as long as they have a wire and they're not the Apple ones, then generally it's fine. But they're fairly hard to come across, and also they just don't work as well with the iPhone because of how Apple have designed it, which is very annoying. But yeah, the ones I have just aren't working. Like, it keeps, like, whenever I play music, it'll, like, turn the volume up and down on itself, and it'll change playlist by itself, and it'll keep pausing and playing the music. And I had this issue like years ago, back in like year 9 or something, so I had a different phone. I think it was still an iPhone, but it was like a older model, obviously. I have an iPhone 8 at the moment. Yeah, and it's always been an issue. But yeah, I need new earphones because my ones are such an old model that they don't work, so you know. So yeah, we're gonna go out and we're gonna get a few bits, and then we might, well, we're gonna stop at Starbucks, obviously, and then we might also go somewhere to do a photo shoot. It depends how tired I'm feeling after all of that. So yeah, that's the plan, but we've got an hour to kill, so we're gonna play Sims in the meantime. Okay, it's Thursday. Like, I'm really specifically confused about the days at the moment because last week, Animal Crossing, there was like a bug rally thing on Saturday, which means that KK Slider came a day early, which really messed with my perception of what day it was, because the only thing that's keeping me in track with the days at all is Animal Crossing, because certain people come on different days. But then when he came on a different day, it really messed with me. So, you know, I'm still a little bit confused. But anyway, I have a lot to update you on. So, you saw from the B-roll, I've been doing various different creative things, and some, like, this week's been quite satisfying because there are a lot of creative projects that I've been working on, but I haven't really been able to finish any of them. But this week, everything is kind of starting to come together. So I've managed to finish the peacock tail, which you saw me doing yesterday. It took a very long time, and we had to go and get, it's like, I think it's like Gorilla Tape, but it's like double-sided, to stick the CDs on the edge around because they kept popping off. So like, it's not the most stable structure, but it looks really sick, and I think it's going to make some really cool photos. I have also just been adding a little bit to the dress I made out of fabric scraps, which is over there, but I'll take a photo of it for you. And it's basically like I've just added some sort of bags full of fabric scraps, just add some more dimension and just bulk to it because I thought it was a bit boring, but I'm much happier with it now. I can't talk today. You also saw me on Tuesday, I believe it was, embroidering my jacket. This is my denim jacket. Like, it's just a boring denim jacket, and I've added a few patches to it. So like, there's a rose on the pocket, and I've got these ones on the sleeve. But I've always wanted to embroider my jacket, so when we went to go and get thread from Hobbycraft, I decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. So, I don't know how well you can see that, but yeah, it's really cool. I'm not quite done yet. I've done the leaves up the side, and I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna fill in the moon because it's quite a big area. And then I'm also gonna add some stars around the edge. And I mean, I'm gonna do more embroidery across different sections of the jacket, but I'm just sort of focusing on the one on the back for now. I think it looks really cool though, and I'm very proud of myself. My screen protector and my case did come from my iPad. However, you will notice that it currently still only has, it's also upside down, a screen protector on it. I mean, you can't really see it, but it is really cool. It's like matte, so it feels like paper, which is really cool. And the case did come, but they sent us the wrong one. So they sent us, because you see the camera at the back, the one they sent us only had space for like this bit and not for the whole square, you know? So they sent us like the 2018 version rather than 2020 version. It was okay in the end because my dad has the 2018 version of the iPad Pro, so he just kept it. And we're ordering a new one that is hopefully going to actually be the right one. But yeah, it was just a bit annoying because I've got to wait till like next week now for my case, but Oh well. I am still enjoying my iPad Pro thoroughly. I love GoodNotes, by the way. There's the app that I did to like draw my bullet journal sort of spreads on it. It's so cool. And I love it. I'm also sort of just reveling in the fact that my room is actually the tidiest it's been in about a month because of all these projects I've had sort of on the go, but I haven't been able to finish them. There's just been shit everywhere and it's been driving me mad. But now that I finally finished them, I've managed to put them outside in our dining room, which is not actually a dining room. I mean, it has a dining room table in it that my mum uses as a desk for her computer, and then the rest of it just has like a sideboard that's filled with random crap, and then on the other side there's just piles of random crap that's too big to fit in the drawers. So really it's more of a storage room that happens to have a dining room table in it. But you know, our whole house is just one big storage room really. Our house is a tip. But yeah, basically I've just done a lot over the last few days. I have sort of been taking it a little bit easy sort of physically because I did really tire myself out on Monday from all that walking. But I'm feeling a lot better now. I don't particularly know what I'm gonna do this afternoon. It's only 1:10, but I feel like I've done a lot today. I have written a blog post. I might try and get another one written, I don't know. But I need to have a shower. My hair needs washing, and I'd also quite like to do quite a lot of reading because I didn't really read much of anything in June, and I kind of want to, like, I have books I want to read before August because I think I've decided I am going to do the newts. Yeah, I mean, it was a difficult decision because obviously it's a sensitive topic, but like I want to finish what I started, and you know, it's the first and probably last chance to participate. So just, I want to finish it, I want to do it. So I think I am going to do the newts, which is obviously in August, but that's next month, which is not okay. If I'm being, like, I don't, like, this year, like, I feel like every single month drags, but at the same time, it's July, which is, like, mentally, I'm still in February, you know? So I actually need to change my calendar. It still says June. But you know, I'm not really processing that it's almost August. However, it is going to be August next month, which means there are some books I need to read before that happens, because then obviously I'll be doing the newts, which will take up the entire month. So before well, it's got nothing to do with me, but before, you know, August happens, there are some books I want to read. The first of them being The Black Veins by Ashia Monet. I still don't know how to say her name. Charlie recommended this to me. He was screaming about it on Twitter, and I was like, well, I gotta read it then. So I ordered it. And yeah, I want to try and start this week. I've literally just finished writing a July TBR. I'm not good at talking today. I'm getting all my words mixed up. So if you want to see everything I want to read in July, then you can go and read that. That's on my book blog. I'll leave the link down below. But basically, like, I want to read the next Victoria Schwab book, Tunnel of Bones, and I really want to try and start the A Court of Thorns and Roses series, because I was going to start during the Hogsmeade Readathon, and like I promised myself I was going to read some Sarah J Maas this year, because like I've owned all of her books for like 5 years and just never gotten around to it, and I know it's really controversial, and so I want to like I want to be in on the action, you know, I want to weigh in. So yeah, I've got some books I want to get through this month before August and the newts. That was a really long-winded way of saying that, but words isn't really happening today for me. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be doing this afternoon, but I will film it regardless, and I'm hoping over the next few days to start reading The Black Veins, and also to film a few videos, because I've got quite a lot of video ideas. Oh my gosh. And I'm also going to go now because clearly I can't talk. So I'll see you later. Okay, so it's actually like the next week. I've decided I'm going to run these 2 weeks together because the end of last week, like, I just didn't sleep very well, so I didn't end up doing anything. And then I didn't end up editing the vlog, and like I've looked at the footage and it's not really going to be enough to make a vlog, so I'm just going to run these two together. So it's Tuesday the 7th of July. Why is it July? Yeah, so I basically just haven't really done much of anything over the last sort of 4 to 5 days because I didn't sleep very well, and now I've just been like catching up on sleep pretty much. However, I am going out today. Well, I'm not getting anything exciting. I'm just going to go to Starbucks and then we're going to go and sit in a car park so that I can write. So, you know, it's not that exciting, but also the saga of the iPad case continues because, like, well, in the end we've just had to ditch this one as well and just order a completely different one and go for a new plan because, like, I mean, obviously the first one I got, I told you, like, they sent the wrong one, so, like, the camera hole wasn't, like, the right size, but that was okay because it fits my dad, so he just has that one now. But then this one, like, they put, like, it comes with, like, just like a plastic screen protector in the place where the screen would be, but you can take it off. So I took it off, but then it's stuck on with, like, double-sided sticky tape. And I mean, either the double-sided sticky tape was some sort of strange formula that just won't come off, or they like put glue on both sides of the double-sided sticky tape and then stuck it down, because it was just impossible to get off. And it is, like, it's probably just usable for most people, but because of my autism I can't stand things that aren't, like, perfect and it's still just a bit tacky, and I just can't stand it. So we've abandoned that case entirely, and I've ordered just, like, basically like a phone case, so it'll just wrap around the back, and then I've also got like a sort of, like, you know, like the laptop cases you put your laptop into, but for an iPad instead. So that's what we're going for instead. It's not what I originally wanted, but I can't be bothered with these stupid cases anymore, so we're just going for a new plan. Yeah, anyway, I need to go out now, so I will update you on everything else when I get back. Okay, so it's actually Wednesday. I went out and I wrote the blog post as planned, and then I came home and I was like, oh, I'll just draw on my iPad for like half an hour just to chill before I carry on with the day. Then it was 4 hours later at 5:30, I'd finished the drawing, I still needed to go in the shower before the day ended, and then it was the end of the day, so, you know. I mean, technically drawing is productive. I made a cool image. I'm going to post it on my Instagram, so if you want to see it, you can go follow me there. But you know, so it's 1:20. I've been filming and editing a video this morning. I'm hoping, well, I was originally going to try and film another video today, but I kind of need to write another blog post before I do that, and by the time I've done that, it will be too late to film. So what I think I'm going to do instead is I want to finish the embroidery on my denim jacket that I started like ages ago. Yeah, I'm trying to finish the moon, and then I've got a few stars to embroider. So I'm going to sit and just chill and do that, I think, this afternoon. And then if there's time, I'm going to try and write the blog post so that I can film tomorrow. Yeah, that's the plan. And I'm also going to try and film like a movie marathon video on Friday, and I'm thinking of doing like a little mini just how many books can I read in a weekend readathon at the weekend. So I don't know if any of that will actually happen yet, but that's kind of the plan. So I'm going to carry on with my embroidery and see where the day takes me, I guess. Okay, it is Thursday. I have no idea what day it is, basically. It's 5 to 6 in the evening, and I have some updates before I end the vlog. So, I do not remember the last time I talked to you, but, you know, I think I told you that I filmed and edited a video yesterday, but if I didn't, then I did that. After that, I was honestly just kind of chilling. I was looking for some inspiration photos for a collab, and just generally doing, like, you know, stuff, all the itty bitty things that aren't that interesting. This morning, well, I mean, I woke up and I played Minecraft for a few hours, obviously, and then I went to Asda with my mum because I needed to get a birthday card for my dad, and then I also, I wrote a blog post while I kicked my mum out the car to go for a walk so I could write in peace. I was writing my autism reviews post for the iPad Pro, but I was going to film the video version of it as well this afternoon, but I decided that stopping the civil war in Skyrim was more important, so I didn't film the video, but I have written the blog post and I will film the video next week. So it's not a big deal. So yeah, today hasn't been quite as productive as I'd originally planned, but that's okay because I was very productive yesterday and I'm also going to be quite productive for the next 3 days, which I'll tell you about in a minute. But first, I wanted to show you my iPad Pro case, which finally arrived and finally fits the fucking iPad. This has been the longest thing ever. So, I have this case, which is like a zip thing, like a laptop case, but for an iPad. So I got this because originally I wanted a more protective case, but the ones I was like buying, they weren't working. Like the first one was like the wrong one. I don't know if they sent the wrong one or if it was listed as the wrong thing. We don't know, but the point is it wasn't the right one. And then we ordered the right one of that style, but then it was like sticky because they used some like super double-sided sticky tape glue or something on it. So in the end we abandoned that idea completely. And instead I just have like a clear case. This is upside down. It's basically just like a phone case, but iPad size. It's clear, very boring, but this was the only one I could find that didn't have like the stupid flappy bit over it, so you know. And then I ordered this to like add some protection basically when it's actually in the bag. So yes, the saga of the iPad case is over, finally. How cute is this though? Like, I love it. And it says it's by Woof, I think, W-O-U-F. That's the brand. I got it from, it was like little pink flamingos or something, I don't know. I will look it up. Flamingo Gifts. I got it from Flamingo Gifts, and the plain like hard shell is just from Amazon. It also says Simply Awesome underneath. I don't know why. I don't know if that was maybe like a customizable thing that I just completely missed, but it is awesome, so that's fine, I guess. So yes, I have finally got my iPad case. So the reason I'm ending the vlog here instead of, you know, continuing vlogging for the next few days is because I'm going to be filming several sort of like day-long videos over the next few days. So tomorrow I'm going to be doing a Harry Potter movie marathon. I'm going to watch all of the Harry Potter films in one go, which I've actually never done before. Like, I've watched them all pretty much back to back, but like I slept in between. But I've never just sat down and watched the whole like 19.5 hours or whatever it is. So I'm going to try and do that tomorrow. Like, I've set my alarm for 5:30, so I should be started by 6. So I should maybe be finished by like 2 AM or something. So it's quite ambitious, but that's what I'm doing tomorrow, and I'm going to vlog that, and it's going to be like a whole cool thing. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow, and then over the weekend I'm hoping to film like a sort of really chill mini how many books can I read in a weekend readathon, whilst also being a little bit sleep deprived from the Harry Potter movie marathon. So you know. So yeah, that is why I'm ending the vlog a little bit early. I honestly have no idea what I'm going to be doing next week because I've got, well, it's my nanny's and my sister's birthday next week, so got quite a lot of birthdays. I think we are going to visit them at some point, but not, I don't think it's going to be next week, so I don't know what I'm going to be doing next week. I know I will be filming the video I was meant to film today, that's for sure, but we'll see. I am hoping to get started on, well, carry on with my summer project next week. I've been waiting on more information from my tutor. She said she was going to email it to me this week because there's 3 parts of the summer project. There's the part you know about, the boring like, ooh, you know, make something to go in a courthouse bit. We've got an essay to write, which is rather annoying, but also I really like the topic, but I'll talk about that next week. And then there's the part 2, which is, she hasn't sent it yet. All we know is it's going to be like build some skills over the summer. So, and she said she was going to email it this week, and I mean, it's Thursday night, so it's not looking promising. But yeah, I will update you on all of that next week. So for now, the vlog is going to end here. Thank you for watching. I know this one's been like completely all over the place, and it's been like 2 weeks in one. But you know, thank you for watching anyway. Honestly, I don't know what I can ask you to comment about this week, so just leave me a comment of anything, your favourite colour, favourite animal, whatever you can think of basically, because I can't think of anything. But yeah, subscribe if you want more because there are loads of more videos coming. There's going to be a video pretty much every Wednesday and Sunday now for the next like 5 weeks at least, so I got lots of videos lined up, so subscribe to that, and other than that, I will see you in the next video.